chord that is broken into its individual notes and played in rising or falling order. For example, the Say Can You See portion of the Star Spangled Banner.
Wow. Okay, cool. We're going to lock in. I threw out one Italian word that is like, yeah, maybe something like this. And you're like, yeah, that sounds right. Oh, cool.
All right, that's Carmela.
Carmela, how's your Italian?
Is here or there. I was thinking while I was just starting to type when they're like, okay, we're good.
Yeah, the only Italians I know are sandwiches.
It might be, I don't know what the word means, but I do know it is in music, is arpeggio.
Okay.
And that was what I was going to start to write down. I can't think of any other words that would fit. I don't know exactly what it means or what it means in music, but I do know it is a music word, and it is definitely an Italian word.
Okay. No, let's do it. I have nothing to add on there, unfortunately, and I'm sorry about that.
No worries. We're going to say arpeggio.
All right.
So, Dieter, you had more thoughts than I did, even though I put it out there first. What's your knowledge?
I played the viola in high school, and shout out to my high school music teacher, Mr. Hansel.
Actually, a real person that somebody's friends with.
Shout out!
During our warm-ups, we just went around the circle of fifths, played every single, basically all the everything in that, and then we had to do arpeggios, and an arpeggio is the 1, 3, 5 part of the scale, which is also what a chord is. So I think it's an arpeggio, at least.
That's what we locked in with.
It's been a few years.
All right. Correct answer is arpeggio. Great job.
Carmela.
All right. Your last question in the Rob Warman round is when animals attack.
Wow.
Damn.
Whoa.
We have an appearance by the Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounded more Daffy Duck.
It sounded like an intro. It sounded like a TV intro for every Detroit Tigers broadcast.
Right?
I liked it.
When they spin a logo, that's the sound in the background.
Exactly.
Jesus. You're disturbing Rambo. He left the couch.
Foley work for this episode provided by Chris Hollister. Okay. Here's your question when animals attack. As recounted in his autobiography, Johnny Cash was attacked and nearly killed by what two-legged exotic animal?
I fell into a burning ring of lemurs.
Ringtail lemurs. A burning ringtail. All right, we're locked in.
Okay.
All right. I don't think it's an emu. I don't think those are big enough to kill Johnny Cash or come close to killing Johnny Cash. They're not
Nothing is too big to kill Johnny
They're
Cash.
not quite impressive enough. I like ostrich and I like kangaroo. Yeah. I think those are both viable, deadly, two-legged animals. I like ostrich, though. Ostriches are super aggro. I mean, there's a whole joke about that in Dude, Where's My Car, where they got trapped in the car because the ostriches were coming after them.
I think that's also more likely to have been something he was posing with and then it went wrong.
Yeah.
Than a kangaroo or whatever. So
yeah. I like it. I want to go ostrich.
Yep, that sounds good to me.
All right, we'll say ostrich.
All right.
So I tried to convince Carmela to go with penguin.
It didn't work. So we did go through kangaroo, and I was like, well, a lot of birds are, actually all birds totally have two legs. And we're like, ostriches are mean. And I'm like, yeah, they got those stabby parts with the beak and things. So we ended up going with ostrich.
Correct answer is ostrich. Good job.
Nice. Yeah, Angie and I took her parents to a petting zoo that exclusively was for elephants, and they had an ostrich, and they made a point of saying, do not go near the ostrich, only look at it from afar, do not go close to the fence, because that bird is mean.
So why is it in a petting zoo?
Yeah.
That's exclusively for elephants, but there's an ostrich.
Here's our petting zoo. Don't pet that one. It will kill you. At the end of the fifth round, the score is 162 to 130. Carmela and Chris are in the lead.
Here's your sixth round brought to you by me.
Hey! We got some Ben questions.
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah. In case y'all forgot that I'm capable of writing questions.
I never forgot that for a second.
Your first category in the sixth round is in technology. What is the maximum number of digits that can comprise an IP address? And I'm looking for IP version 4.
I don't have a way to parse this out in my head.
No, I'm right there with you. I say let's just lock it in then and move on.
All right, we're locked in.
Okay.
Okay. Dieter, so we can talk out loud. I said 10 is normal. 10 would be 2, 2, 3, 3, but I've definitely seen 11s. So I would imagine there's 12s.
Oh, okay. Well, if you've seen 11s, well, I think then it's 12 then.
Yeah, I think it's 12 too. Yeah, let's lock in 12.
With that. Sure.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Carmel. I never really pay attention to IP addresses, so
I know what they look like, and I was trying to think of that's why I wrote like the thing in my head, and I just like, let me just write what I think one looks like, and I end up with 9, and so that's what we said, because I didn't have any other way to get to it.
Yeah.
All right. So your IP version 4 address, it can have a maximum of 3 digits in each of the 4 slots. So that equals 12.
There we go.
Oh.
That is the first time all game that we got a question right that they did not.
Cool.
It's only the second time all game that they missed a question.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to gain ground when they don't get anything wrong.
Yeah, we noticed.
Your second question in this round is in televisiones.
Television.
Marcus Lemonis is the host of what CNBC reality show aimed at helping struggling small businesses?
Dieter, I hope you know because I don't.
What was the channel?
CNBC.
Ben loves his reality TV shows.
Indeed, I do.
I'm not sure if that's an actual name, Carmela, but I like it. What
was the guy's last name again?
Lemonis, Lemonis.
All right, we're going to lock in.
All right.
I know they re-air a lot of Shark Tank, especially during the evenings, and I want to say Marcus I thought he was one of the Shark Tank guys at one point in time, but I don't think that's the answer because that originally airs on ABC. So,
and Shark Tank is about like new ideas for businesses, not to help struggling small businesses.
Yeah, yeah. I really have no idea, but I like your first name. That was fantastic.
I was trying to get it to something to rhyme with his last name, and I was like, no, that's not going to work.
Arvidas Sabonis.
Lemonis has got the stimulus. I don't know. I don't have an answer, Christopher.
Yeah. I mean, we could do something simple and just hope, because you said bar rescue, and it could be like small business rescue.
Sure.
I mean, it could be an offshoot on it. So, I mean,
small business rescue.
All right. That's our locked in terrible answer.
And Dieter, this is all you.
Yeah. We had basically the same thought process of, I didn't know that CNBC did reality TV, but we've seen all of those shows that do this premise with restaurants. There's one called Restaurant Impossible, so let's go Business Impossible.
All right. 10 points, Ravenclaw. Correct answer is The Prophet.
Okay.
That's the name of the show, The Prophet.
Yeah,
Profit.
We did not profit off of that question.
Nope. But we didn't lose any ground. So
that's true.
It wouldn't matter if you did. You can't be caught.
Your penultimate question is the showdown.
Ooh.
Here are your rules for the showdown. I will ask a question with multiple correct answers. Each team will be given 3 minutes to submit a list of answers. The team with the most correct answers gets 10 points. Any list with an incorrect answer will be disqualified. All right? Everybody understand?
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
Now, Jonathan and Dieter, since you're trailing, you get to choose between 2 categories. Your categories are sitcoms or geography.
I'm definitely better at geography than sitcoms. What about you?
I'd say I'm equally terrible at both, so I prefer
Chris
geography.
and Carmela are going to be better. I mean, Carmela might be great at both of them. Chris is definitely great at sitcoms. So if we go geography, it decreases their chances. Yeah, let's go geography.
Okay. Here's your geography question. I have a list of African nations that are entirely in the southern hemisphere. So the equator does not run through them. They are all south of the equator fully. There are 14 countries on this list. You will have 3 minutes to compile your list, and your time starts now.
I spelled that wrong. Carmel, you want me to add those last two?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, time is up.
All right. I think we should go with the set that I had.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So go ahead and text me or send me however you want both of your lists, and I will compare.
All right. I'm going to take a picture of it and send it to both of y'all.
Dieter, I'm going to send him the first list and add the last country to it.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay.
Jonathan, I've received your list.
I added one to the bottom of it.
All right.
I see it.
Ben, you got ours, and no, that's not counting, and no, not South Carolina. That was everything below the line.
Yes, I got you. All right, so you have 7 on your list.
Yeah, this was all Carmela.
I actually recently looked at the Horn of Africa because there was a BP trivia question that had to do with Portuguese-speaking countries, and they both happened to be in the Horn of Africa. So I ended up just looking at the map there and being like, huh.
Shout out to Bill Patchak. We got another shout out at the end here.
There you go. All right, so Chris and Carmela, you submitted 7 answers. Zimbabwe, South Africa, Lesotho, Swaziland, Botswana, Mozambique, and Namibia.
We worked our way up from the bottom.
Swaziland is now Eswatini, but I will give you credit for that.
I couldn't remember what the new name was.
I'll give you credit. So those are 7 correct answers. Jonathan Dieter, you submitted 9 answers. Lesotho, Eswatini, South Africa, Namibia, Angola, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Zambia, and Madagascar. And those are all correct answers. So you get the 10 points. Good job.
Cool. Good job.
Wow. Carmelo, we got 0 points on the all Ben category, on the all Ben round. Just FYI.
Okay, what are the other correct answers, Ben?
Tanzania, Burundi.
Oh, Rwanda?
Rwanda. I think that's the only other one you didn't name.
No, there would be 5 total that we didn't name. We only named 9. Oh, they had Mozambique. That adds 10.
Yep.
So there should be one more.
Malawi.
I didn't think those smaller ones. If I'd have known Tanzania was fully below, then I could have come up with the other 3 small ones because they're right underneath Tanzania. But I didn't realize that they were all. I thought Tanzania was at least equator level. At the end of the 6th round, the score is 162 for Chris and Carmela to 150 for Dieter and Jonathan.
Whew, they caught up.
So get ready to prepare your wagers for your gauntlet. And your gauntlet category is, it's the gauntlet, baby!
I don't know what that means.
The visual and audio that he just did are a wrestling reference that Chris can explain, but I don't know if it adds anything to the clue.
Focus on the wording of the clue of the category. It's the gauntlet, baby.
Dang, I can't even type that.
Ben, did you write these or are they by somebody else?
I wrote all 3 of these.
Okay.
Jonathan, could you give us the scores one more time, please?
162 to 150. And Dieter, I agree with your number. I think we should lock in our wager.
Yep.
All right, so their wager's locked in.
Our wager is locked in.
Here's your first question in the category. It's the gauntlet, baby. Otis Redding famously saying that he left his home in Georgia to sit on the dock of the bay. On what bay was he sitting?
I'm 100% on that, Dieter.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay, we can lock in.
All right, we're locked in.
Okay. Here's your second question in It's the Gauntlet, baby. Zach Morris is trash. But he did graduate barely from Bayside High. What is
writing down?
What is the school's mascot?
About 95.
All right, then I'm good with it. We're locked in.
Dieter, did you ever watch Saved by the Bell?
No, that was a little too early for me.
So Screech would have definitely been the mascot at some point. Oh, you don't want to miss a Saved by the Bell question.
If only there was a bell to save you.
Thanks, Dad.
Ironic. Couldn't be saved by the bell.
I learned it from watching you.
We're going to lock in.
Okay. Here's your final question. It's the gauntlet, baby. Tampa Bay hosted Super Bowl 55. Downtown Clearwater is host to what religious organization who currently owns most of the property there?
Damn.